What's up, guys? My name is Ethan Lozada, host of Know Your Worth TV, a platform created to help share the stories of others, those who have overcome the odds and now understand their worth. It's very important in life that we do get to that point. But see, before I became host of Know Your Worth TV, I too had to deal with mental health issues. I'm still dealing with them. Seeing a therapist to kind of really get the mind right, I think is so important. But growing up, we're told that it's a bad thing, right? And especially from a male perspective. So I think it's important that I share my story with you today. Someone, maybe you, are watching this and have those same mental health issues and you don't know how to deal with them. See, before I became a host of Know Your Worth TV, I as well was holding on to stories, sometimes even having anger issues and really going from 0 to 100, not understanding why, and it's really because it's rooted so deep in us. It wasn't until I was 19 years old when I finally decided to tell someone that I was even adopted, because I didn't want someone to feel sorry for me, because people were already telling me that I was pick up off the streets, that I was adopted for the money. I was being verbally abused. But not only was I being verbally abused, I was also being sexually abused for years and not telling anybody. At 19 years old, when I was on Undercover Boss, I finally shared that first story that I was adopted. I would receive messages and texts on people on Facebook telling me that my story impacted their lives, that they were also willing to share their story. It made me feel that much better, that I was not alone, and that now I can share my testimony. But see, there was deeper issues. I was being sexually abused and I didn't tell nobody. So I swept it under the rug and just kind of moved on with my life. But then I get in a relationship years later and I'm thinking that I can help others. My wife said, "How do you help others if you can't help yourself?" So at that moment, I understood that I had to go and speak to the person that was sexually abusing me. The hardest thing I've ever done. But when I did it, it was weight lifted off my shoulders. Then I go tell the person that told me that I was picked up off the streets for money. And it made me feel that much better. See, a lot of times it's just really expressing yourselves. Maybe to those that have really caused that abuse. Sometimes it's just sharing with others. Sometimes it's just stop hiding behind this mask, because I was out in the world with a smile on my face and happy, and people would never know. But inside, I was dying inside. I was hurt. My wife would tell me when I got angry, and sometimes not even knowing that I was getting to that point, that I looked like a monster. I was also just punching holes in walls and angry, not understanding why, because it was things that were rooted so deep that I never, ever spoke about. And it was hurting me. It was causing the mental health. And today, I can say that I am seeking a therapist to become that much better of a person in life. See, in life, we're told that it's not a good thing. The family says, don't speak family business. But sometimes that family business does hurt us. Sometimes we leave home and we put a smile on our face, but we're not really happy. There's all sorts of abuse that go on in life, and I just want you to know that you are not alone, that you don't have to deal with this alone. There's people like myself. There's people just like you. They have gone through those same situations and they want to help you. They want to share their stories. They want to share that testimony. And that's why on October the 30th, Yolanda has created an event called The Mask, because she too has dealt with abuse. And listen, we're not here to bash anyone. We're really here to make an impact. We're really here for you to know that are people out in the world just like you, and that you are not alone, and we want you to be in a room full of those people, right? There's going to be ears out there listening to you. There's going to be people on stage sharing their story, in hopes that we can inspire you to share your story, in hopes that you can bring your friends, gather them in this room, because listen, when we're all together, you start to realize that you are not alone in this world and that you do matter. We want you to understand your worth. So on October the 30th, I hope to see you at The Mask. The link is in the bio. Look at more information. see more stories, more testimonials, and I can't wait to see you on October the 30th.